Welcome to Abhiram IAS Academy. So, in our last sessions, we started discussing about number systems and we solved some of the problems from the concept number systems. And some of the students are requesting that we need to get the answers very quickly. That means we want shortcuts or any other things. But the thing is here, students, UPSC, recent times, UPSC is not going to ask you questions based on shortcuts. Most of the questions are conceptual questions. Okay. Most of the questions are conceptual questions. Because of that reason, we have picked such questions. So don't expect many shortcuts from us, especially under the CSAT program. Why? Because the questions they are asking are conceptual based one. Okay. So anyway, shortcuts or formulas, you people know more or less some formulas. Here we are majorly focusing the questions based on concepts. If there is any shortcut in any particular question, definitely yes, we are going to solve them with the help of the shortcut only. Okay, no need to worry. But we are picking the question in such a manner that where usually it takes some times to solve the problem, such type of questions. Later, whenever it is necessary, we will solve all the problems with the help of shortcuts only. Okay, but for time being, we are learning the concept, so that is the reason it is taking some more time to solve the problems. Okay, don't worry. Wherever there is scope for shortcuts or any techniques or methods, there we will apply them. But as of now, the problems which we have chosen are definitely conceptual based problems, so it will take some time for us to solve them. See, even in UPSC, CSAT paper also in general, as I have already told you, they are asking 53 questions. In that 53 questions, yes, there are some 11 questions which are based on formulas or any tricks or shortcuts which we can solve very quickly. 11 to 12 questions are asking. They are asking 11 to 12 questions from these concepts. Okay, so we can answer those questions easily with the help of shortcuts. I will tell you what are those questions and how you need to solve those questions. See here, there are certain topics like this one. One is calendar. They are asking one question definitely from calendar. Next, clocks. They are asking one question from clock. Cubes and dice. Okay, they are asking one question from cubes and dice concept. And similarly, direction sense. They are asking one question from direction sense. Okay, like this there are some around 11 to 12 concepts where we can apply the shortcuts or methods or techniques to solve them. We need to solve those 11 to 12 questions in less than 15 minutes. We will solve them, don't worry. Whenever we come across these concepts, we will learn the shortcuts to solve those questions. But meanwhile, as of now, we don't have much scope in number systems, especially the shortcuts. Why? Because each and every question is a new concept in number system. Okay, we will try to observe all the concepts with the help of those questions only. Why? Because from number systems we can frame many number of questions. Okay, so keeping that thing in our mind, we have prepared some practice questions as well as the previously asked questions from this number system. So in this session, we are going to discuss those questions. Okay, the questions purely from number system. Why? Because we already learned the concepts like unit digit, remainder theorem, number of zeros, factors and all those things. Now we will see some of the questions based on those things. Okay, right. See here, number 136 is added to 5b7 and the sum obtained is 7a3. Okay, 136 is added with 5b7 and the sum obtained is for us 7a3. The sum obtained is for us is 7a3. Where a and b are integers, it is given that 7a3 is exactly divisible by 3. They are telling that 7a3 is exactly divisible by 3. The only possible value of b is, they are asking us. Now please observe here, students. What we can have here is 7a3 is divisible by what? 3. According to the question, 7a3 is divisible by 3. So what is the divisibility rule of 3? If the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. That means 7 plus a plus 3. When I add all these things, what I will get here? 10a plus 3. This number should be divisible by 3. So what are the possible values of a for us here? I can take a as a 2. So that 10 plus 2, 12. 12 is divisible by 3. Next I can take A value as 5. Why? Because 10 plus 5, 15 is divisible by 3. And similarly I can take A value as 8. Right? I cannot take 12 and all those things. Why? Because what is the reason why I cannot take 12? A is a single digit. A is a single digit. So the chances for A are what? 2, 5 and 8. The chances for A are 2, 5, 8 and. Now I will substitute those values here. If I take A value as a 2 for time being, what is the only possible value of A, right? They are asking us value of B is. Okay. We need to find the value of B here. If I take A value as a 2, what is the value of B I will get? Please observe here, students. If I take A value as 2, one will go as a common, one will go as common, and B value will be what? B value will be 1. Why? Because, see, 1 plus 3 is what? 4. 4 plus B should become what? Units place should become 2, and something should go as a carry. Right? Now 4 plus B, what I will get units digit as 2 by adding with what number? With 8. 8 is the only possible way. So if I take B as 8, what happens now? 8 plus 3 is 11, 11 plus 1 is 12, so 1 will go as carry and A value will become 2. Next 1 plus 1, 7, it is possible. There is chance for B value as 8, there is a possibility for us here. Okay? Luckily for us, for the first example itself, it is satisfied. We can mark our answer as 8. But we will look for the other options. For example, if I assume A value as 5. If I take my A value as 5, what should be my B value here? What should be my B value here? Please observe here. 1 plus 3 is 4. 1 plus 3 is 4. What number should be added so that my unit place will become 5? What number should be added? Actually, I should add 1. That means B value will become what? 1. B value becomes 1. Then this A value will become 5. But 1 plus 5 should become what? 6 only. We will not have any carry here. So because of that reason, A as 5 is not possible. If I take A as 8, this one is also not possible for us. If you do in the same manner. So the only option left for us is we will take A value as a 2 so that B value becomes 8 here. So that B value becomes 8 here. Understood? Next one. The number of times the digit 5 will appear while writing the integers from 1 to 1000 is. The number of times the digit 5 will appear while writing the digits from 1 to 1000 is. This is one of the commonly asked question. Counting of digits. Counting of digits. Already we solved the similar model of question previously also, but now we will see. How many times the digit 5 will appear? Not only digit 5, they may ask digit 6, 7, 8, whatever it is. How we will count them is, how many times it will come at units place. When it will come at units place, 0, 5. 5 I am intentionally writing it as 0, 5. Next when I will get it? 15. Next 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85 and 95. Like this, how many times I am getting? 10. Please observe here, students, from 1 to 100, this is a time, difference. What is my range? From some 100 numbers as my range, then I got it for 10 times. Like this, similarly, I will have 105, 205, 305, like this, 405, 505. Every 100's range will be there, right? So total, how many I will have like that? 10. So in units place, I will get 5 for 100 times. Similarly, in tens place. In tens place, what will happen? From where we will get 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Like this, we will have 10. And in the same manner, how we got 10 pairs here, similarly we will get 150, 250, 350, 450, 550 pairs also, right? So we will get 10 here. So we will have 100 in number. Next in hundreds place, in hundreds place where we will have 500, 501, 502, like this, till we will have up to 599. From 0 to 99, we will get it for 100 times. In hundreds place. Thousands place, it is not possible. Why? Because the highest number for us here is 1000. So total we are using 5's for how many times? 300 times. Not only 5's, we will use 3's also for 300 times, 4's also for 300 times, 2's also for 300, like this. Understood? Next one. The difference between a 2-digit number and the number obtained by interchanging the positions of the digits is 54. Let us assume that 2-digit number is some AB. When you interchange it, what it becomes? It becomes BA. When you interchange it becomes BA. While assuming, you can assume, but as I already told you, while solving the problems, how you need to take them? You need to take this as 10A plus B. 10 into A plus B into 1. And similarly, you need to take BA as 10B plus A. Why? Because B is at 10th place, A is at 1st place. Now the difference between them is what? That means 10B plus A. When I subtract these two, what is the difference I will get? 10A plus B minus 10B, what it becomes, or else 10A minus A. Why? Because this will become minus 10B minus A. 10A minus A, it will become 9A. B minus 10B, it will become 9B. So that what I will get here? 9 times of A minus B is equal to 54. Why? Because they are clear. Interchanging the position of the digits is 54. Difference is 54. So now what happens to A minus B here, students? This value will be 6. A minus B value is 6. Now come to our question. Consider the following statements. The sum of the two digits of the numbers can be determined if the product of the two digits is known. See, we know one thing. In algebra, if you know A plus B, how you can A plus B whole square, how you can write A minus B whole square, students? Or else A minus B, if you know, how you can find A plus B? A plus B whole square is equal to, can I write in this manner? A minus B whole square plus 4AB. Why? Because A square minus 2AB plus B square plus 4AB. Minus 2AB plus 4AB, what it becomes? Plus 2AB. And similarly, if you know this one, what you can write? A plus B whole square minus 4AB. This is from algebra. Now please see here, we have A minus B. What is my first statement? The sum of the two digits of the numbers. Means we can know the sum of the two digits of the numbers only if the product of the two digits is known. Am I correct? Yes, this statement is correct or not? Yes, it is correct. The reason is, we know already A minus B from the given question. Definitely we should know AB. Then only we can find the sum of the digits. Then only we can find the sum of the digits. So first statement is correct. Now second statement. The difference between the two digits of the numbers can be determined. Yes, we can determine the two digits of the number, right? Difference between the two digits of the number. Just now we determined. What it is? 6. We can determine directly without any help. We can determine. So here both my first statement and second statement are correct here. Okay. Both my first and second statements are correct here. Next one. Consider the following statement. The sum of 5 consecutive integers can be 100. Can the sum of 5 consecutive integers can be 100? We will see usually. Now see here, students, whenever you want to write any consecutive integers, whether it can be consecutive even numbers or consecutive odd numbers, how you should write is, assume the middle number as A. If it is an odd number, definitely it will have some middle number. So before number, what it will become? A plus 1 and A plus 2. And after that number, it will become A plus 1, A plus 2. Before that, what it can become? A minus 1 and A minus 2. So whenever you want to assume consecutive integers, please try to assume in this manner. Okay, then it becomes easy for calculation. Okay, so now what is telling? Sum of 5 consecutive integers can be 100. We will see this value. We will try to get the value as 100. Now when I add all this, what happens? When I add all this by taking like this, the advantage is these two will get cancelled. These two will get cancelled. At last, what are the things we will be left here? 5A. Why? Because we are adding all. This is 100. So A value is what? 20. So that what are my 5 digits here? 5 integers: 20, 21, 22, 19 and 18. Yes, the sum of 5 consecutive integers can be 100. Yes, this is true. Next, the product of 3 consecutive natural numbers can be equal to their sum. 3 consecutive natural numbers. Consecutive natural numbers, students. See, the previous one is integers. This one is natural numbers. Natural numbers. So, as usual, 3, right? So, what I have told you? a minus 1 into a plus 1. What they are telling is, the product of three consecutive natural numbers can be equal to their sum. We will see whether it can be equal or not. We will see it for now. So product means what? I need to multiply these three things, right? I need to multiply these three things. So when I multiply these three things, what I will get here? A plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. That means what you can write? A square minus 1 square, it will become 1 into a. Then it becomes what? A cube minus a. A cube minus a. What they are telling us is, sum product of three consecutive integers should be equal to their sum. When I add all these things, plus a minus a will get cancelled, right? Okay, no need to worry, I will write it. Plus 1 minus 1 will get cancelled. With what I will be left here is equal to 3a, is equal to 3a, is equal to 3a. Now, when I take a common here, when I take a common here, it becomes what? A square minus 1 is equal to 3. It becomes what? A square minus 1 is equal to 3. Why? Because if I take a common here, sorry, I will take here common, 3a, a will get cancelled. So a square minus 1 value will become 3. A square value will become what? 4. Then a value will become what? 2. A value will become what? 2. If a value is 2, what about the three numbers? Those three numbers will become 1, 2, 3. Yes, product of can be. They are not saying always whether it can be. Yes, it can be. 1 into 2 into 3 will be equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3. 1 into 2 into 3 will be equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3. So in this manner, see students, what most of the students take is consecutive means, usually they will take in this manner: a plus 1, a plus 2, a plus 3, a plus 4. Yes, there is no wrong in taking in this manner, but while calculating it will take some more time. Instead of that, if you take some negative and some positive values, definitely they will get cancelled and you will get the answer perfectly. Okay, not only in odd numbers, sometimes if the question can be in even numbers also, then also don't worry, take anything as a, take one value in negative and take the other two in positive. For example, if you want to assume 4 consecutive numbers means a minus 1, a plus 1, a plus 2. If it becomes 5 means add 1 a minus 2 this side. If it is 6 means a plus 3 to this side. 7 means a minus 3 this side. Like this, assuming the numbers is very, very important, students, so that you will get the answer very quickly. Okay. So from this we got two different values. Yes, they are possible. Can be, not always. Yes, they can be, right? If I take 18, 19, 20 and 21 and 22, yes, it can be 100. And similarly, if I take 1, 2, 3, its product and sum will be equal. Okay. Now we will see the next one. The number 21A335B4 is divisible by 3, where A and B are non-zero digits. Then what is the maximum possible value of A plus B? Now see here, students. 2, 1, that means 2 plus 1 plus A plus 3 plus 5 plus B plus 4. This is divisible by 3. Now when I add all these things, what I will get here? 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 9, 9 plus 5 is 14, 14 plus 4 is 18. 18. I am left with what? 18 plus A plus B. That is equal to 3. Now what is the divisibility rule of 3? Sum of the digits should be equal to, sum of the digits should be divisible by 3. Now here 18 plus A plus B should be divisible by 3. See here, students, are they using the word distinct here? Distinct? No, they are not using. Distinct means I cannot take A and B values as same values. But in this case, are they using distinct word? They didn't use. What are A plus B are non-zero digits. They use the word non-zero, but they didn't use the word distinct. That means I can take same values also. Now tell me what are the possible values of A and B I can take. If I take both as 9 and 9, then definitely it will be divisible by 3, right? Maximum possible. The thing is maximum possible. So that means A plus B value I can take it as 18. 18. So our answer here becomes 18. 18 will be our answer in this case. Okay. Next one. The number 24A5B is divisible by 6. Okay. Divisible by 6. A and B are distinct non-zero digits. Now in this case they clearly mentioned A and B should not be equal. Why? Because they use the word distinct. If A is an odd digit, then how many possible values are there for A plus B? And they are telling that A should be an odd digit. Okay. Now, as usual, divisible by 6 means what? Divisible by 6 means it should be divisible by both 2 and 3. It should be divisible by both 2 and 3. Now tell me which numbers will be divisible by 2? Which numbers will be divisible by 2? All the even numbers are divisible by 2. That means B should be what? B should be an even digit. B should be an even digit. Then only it will be divisible by 2. Okay, good. That is done. And in the question very clearly mentioned that A should be an odd digit. That means A should be odd, B should be even. Like that we need to take our pairs here. Now, this sum should be divisible by what? 3. From the divisibility rule of 3. That means 2 plus 4 plus A plus 5 plus B. This should be divisible by what? 3. This should be divisible by what? 3. So now what happens to this? 6 plus 5, it is 11. 11 plus A plus B should be divisible by 3. Should be divisible by 3. Now, how many values of A plus B are possible? First of all, tell me what are the values of A plus B I can take here. I can take A plus B as 1. Why? Because 11 plus 1 it becomes 12. Next, I can take A plus B as 4. There is a possibility for that. Next, what I can take? A plus B as 7. Right? Then also it is possible. Next, what I can take? A plus B as 10. There is a possibility. Next, similarly, what we can take? A plus B value as 13. There is a possibility. Next, similarly, what we can take? A plus B value as 15. Sorry, not 15, 16. A plus B value as 16. Then also there is a possibility. Why? Because 11 plus 16 it becomes 27. Next, A plus B as 19. Can I take A plus B as 19? No. The reason is very simple. If I take both the values as highest values, that is 9 and 9 also, I will not get the sum as 19. Right? Am I correct? Because of that reason, this one is not at all possible for us. This one is not at all possible for us. Now, see here, we know one thing that A is odd, B is even. Sum of odd and even should be what? Sum of odd and even will become what? An odd number. That means here A plus B cannot be 4, A plus B cannot be 10, A plus B cannot be 16. Why? Because we clearly know that A is an odd digit, B is an even digit. Okay, so the sum should be either 1, 7 and 13. Okay, and A plus B cannot be 1. What is the reason? Distinct non-zero digits. That means definitely one will be, see, minimum values in worst case also, without any conditions also, I should take that values as what? 1 and 2. Distinct non-zeros means. So, but what I have here, sum as 1. So, this is also not possible. So, only two chances are there for us what? A plus B as 7 and A plus B as 13. Okay. So, I can take only two chances, A plus B as 7 or A plus B as 13. So, now tell me what I can take. 1 and 6 I can take. Next, what I can take here? 3 and 4 values I can take. Okay. Next, what are the values I can take here? 5 and 2 I can take. 5 and 2. So, there are three possibilities for this. Now, please observe for this what I can take. Can I take 1 and 12? No. B also should be a single digit. I cannot take 1 and 12. Can I take 3 and 10? No. 10 is also a 2 digit. That is also not possible. So, what I can take? B value 8 if I take, then A value will become what? 5. If I take B value as 6, A value will become what? 7. If I take B value as 4, A value will become what? 9. I cannot take B value as 2. If I take 2, A value will become 11, which is not possible. So, overall how many chances I have here? I have 3 here and I have 3 here. So, total how many chances? 6 chances. 6 chances I have here. See students, we should write it very carefully while writing these things. First, we can understand that B should be an even, and in the question they clearly mentioned A is an odd integer. So, sum of odd and even will become what? Always odd. If you have any doubt, take one random example. 1 plus 2, what it is? 3. 3 is an odd number, right? Because of that reason, we cancelled 4, 10 and 16. We even cancelled 1. Why? Because A and B are distinct non-zero digits. In worst case also I should take 1 and 2. When I apply the conditions also, it is not at all possible. So I can take A plus B as 7 or A plus B as 13. Understood, students? Next one. What is the value of x so that the 7-digit number is divisible by? Okay. 565652. Sorry, x52. 5656 x52 is divisible by 72. Is divisible by 72. See students, while discussing the divisibility rules, I told you what is the divisibility rule of 72? Usually how we can write 72, tell me. 1 into 72 I can write. 2 into 36 I can write. Okay. 4 into 18 I can write. Right, like this I can write many ways, in many different ways. 6 into 12 I can write. But we should choose in what pair, what kind of pair means they both should be co-primes. So I will take the co-prime pair 8 and 9. That means any number which is divisible by both 8 and 9, any number which is divisible by both 8 and 9, then definitely that number will be divisible by 72. Any number which is divisible by both 8 and 9, then that number will be divisible by 72. Now what is the divisibility rule of 8? We know. What is the divisibility rule of 8? Last 3 digits should be divisible by 8 or last 3 digits can be 0. Okay. So that means what here? x52 should be divisible by 8. x52 should be divisible by 8. Okay, this is one condition. What is the other condition? Sum of the digits should be divisible by 9. That means what? 5 plus 6 it will become 11. 11 plus 5 it becomes 16. 16 plus 6 22. 22 plus 5 27. 27 plus 2 becomes 29 plus x. So 29 plus x should be divisible by what? 9. Now tell me what are the values of x I can take first of all. What are the values of x I can take here? 29 means I can take this value as 7. I can take this value as 7. So that what it becomes? To 36 and it is divisible. Apart from 7, can I take any other value? No, I don't have any other choice. So for x, I can take definitely 7. I will just verify. Is 752 divisible by 8? Yes, 752 is divisible by 8. 752 is divisible by 8. 8 9s are 72 and I will be left with 32. 8 4s are 32. Right? So the value of x value will become what for us here? 7. What is the value of x means? It becomes 7. So we should know this one, students. Any numbers, if I want to write the divisibility rule of 30, 30 can be written as 2 into 15 and all those things. So 5 and 6. If any number is divisible by both 5 and 6, then that number is divisible by 30. Then that number is divisible by 30. Like this, we need to write the divisibility rules of ourselves while solving the problems according to the situation. Next one. How many ways can 378 mobile phones can be shared equally among the students present in the class? See here students, first of all, we don't know how many students are there in that class. We don't know how many. It can be some x number of students. We don't know exactly. So it can be any number of students in the class. Then how we can share equally, tell me? How we can share equally? That means if I give all the mobiles to only one student, that is one possibility. If I assume that there is only one student in the class and I can give all the mobiles to only one student, or else in how many ways I can do? If I assume there are 2 students in the class, I can make them into half and I can give you. If there are 3 students, like this. Now this question is actually related to the number of factors. Number of factors of 378. Number of factors of 378. Indirectly this question is related to number of factors of 378. See, equally division means what? Divisible, right? So what numbers will divide 378? 1 will divide 378. 2 will divide 378. 3 will divide 278. 4 will not divide 378. 5 will not divide, but 6 will divide 378. Like this we need to observe how many numbers will divide 378. Numbers dividing 378 means nothing but factors. This question is indirectly related to factors. So find out the number of factors for 378. 378 2s are, what you will get here? 169. Right? 169. 3, 169. Next, 169 is square of what? 13. So what I can write here? 378 as 2 to the power of 1 into 13 square. 2 to the power of 1 into 13 square. So total number of factors will become how many? Total factors will become 1 plus 1 into 2 plus 1. We will add 1 to the powers and multiply them. So what happens here for us? 6. So the total number of factors for 378 are how many? 6. That means we can also divide them in 6 different ways. That means assume that the total class strength as 1. I will give all that to 378 to only one person. If I assume that number of divisions are 3, then also 2, then I can give 169 to all the people. Next, if I assume that 3 students are there in that class, then I can give 126 to each student, or else 169 to each one. Next, if there are 4 students, not possible. 5, not possible. 6, yes, possible. If there are 6 students in the class, then I can give them 63 for each student. 63 like this I can give for each student. Next, see here, if there are some reverse multiples only, 126 students in the class, then I can give 6 to each of them. And similarly, if there are some 169 students in the class, I can give them what? How many? I can give them 2 to each students. 2 to each. If these are students, and these are number of mobile phones which we can distribute. Okay. Next, if there are some 378 students, then I can distribute 1 mobile phone to each student. Like this, I can distribute them in how many different ways? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different ways. We can divide them in how many different ways? 7 different ways. Okay. How many factors did we get here? 126 into C. Okay. Like this, we are going to get our answer. So where did we make the mistake actually here? Total 3 2s are 6 factors. So 1, 2, 3 and 2 and 3 means definitely 6 will be there. Next, reverse. We will have 13 as also a factor, right? 13 is also a factor of 378. Sorry students, we cannot take like that. 13 is a factor of 378. So what you will get here? How much you are going to get here? 378 by 13. We get 20. 2 times is 26. 118. Okay. 26. Okay. Next, similarly, what is the other one we will have? 26. 13s are. If there are 26 students, we can divide each them into 13. So, like this we can do the things. Next, similarly, 378 is also a factor for this one. Okay. We will solve the question this one. Next one. See students, I will tell you, don't worry, this question somewhere we have done something small mistake. In our next class, I will give you the clarity regarding that one. Don't worry. Now see here, consider the following statements given below in the given situation. What is x? X is an integer between 25 and 30. See here, they are telling that our question here is to find the value of x. X is an integer between 25 and 30, right? So how many chances I will have for this one? 26, 27, 28 and 29. We cannot tell a single value by using this one statement. What is the value of x? By first statements alone, we cannot tell a single answer. Now see the second statement. X is a prime number. What is the prime number among these numbers? 29. Only statement 2. If I look only to statement 2, there are many number of prime numbers, right? We have infinite prime numbers. So I cannot tell a fixed value, that is single value. But when I combine these two statements, the range is from this one and x is a prime number. How many values I have? Only one prime number, that is 29. 29 is the only prime number. So by using both statements, both statement 1 and 2 are required to answer the given question. Definitely I require both statements here to tell our required answer. Understood? Definitely we require the both statements here. Next one. Integers are listed from 400 to 700. How many integers have 2 at units place and 3 at 10th place? Okay. Definitely we should find how many integers will have 2 at units place and 3 at 10th place. 3 at 10th place. That means what I should have here? So with some general basic thing also we can do. 2 I should have here and I should have 3 at 10th place. Some 400 to 700, how many values I can put in the place of this one? Tell me, students. What are the values I can put? I can take 4 in the place of this one, or else I can take 5, or else I can take 6. Right, that's it, right? Can I take any other value? Especially from the range 400 to 700. From the range 400 to 700, how many integers have 2 at units place? That means units place it should be always 2. And tens place it should be always 3. Then what are the chances I can place in my hundreds place? I can place 4, I can place 5 and I can place 6. Can I place 3? No. If I place 3, this will become below 400. Can I place 7? No, I cannot place. If I place 7 here, it will become more than 700. It will become more than 700. So only possibilities for me are how many here? 3 possibilities are there. So our answer here becomes what? 3. So our answer here becomes 3. Next one. How many zeros are there at the end of the product of all prime numbers between 100 and 1000? See, all the prime numbers except 2. All the prime numbers except 2 are what? Odd numbers. Are what? Odd numbers. So all the prime numbers between 100 to 1000 will become what? Odd numbers. Odd numbers, and they will not be divisible by 5 or 2. Now tell me, if the given product consists of only odd numbers, can we have 0 at the end? Number of zeros means what? At the end. We need to find the number of zeros at the end. If the given number consists of only odd numbers, is it possible to get a 0 at the last? No, not at all. Because of that reason, our answer for this will become what? 0. Why? Because when we will get 0, when we will get 1 0, when we have a pair of 5 and 2, we will get a 0. When we have a pair of 5 and 2, we will get a 0. But here, we will not have at least one pair of 5 and 2. The reason is, all the odd numbers above 100, prime numbers means will become all the odd numbers. All the numbers will become odd numbers. So this will become 0. 0. For example, if the question is, how many zeros will be there at the end of product of all the prime numbers, not from 100 to 1000. In general, if they say about all the prime numbers means, see here students, we will have 2 and 5 also. We will have 2 and 5 also. So in that cases, we will have 1 0. In that cases, we will have 1 0. Why? Because we will have a pair of 2 and 5. We will have a pair of 2 and 5. So we will get a 1 0 in that case. We will get 1 0 in that case. Next one. Gopika started typing from 1. She typed till 25 and then gave balance work to Bhavana. If Bhavana typed a total of 208 digits, find the last number typed by Bhavana. Okay. See here students. Gopika started typing from 1. She typed till 25. Till 25 means how many digits she would have used? That means balance work to Bhavana. If Bhavana typed a total of 208 digits, that means, tell me students here, till 25 already Gopika typed. How many 2-digit digits are left for me more? How many 2-digit digits are left for me? 2 digits will be there up to 29. That means from 26 to all the numbers till 29 it will become 2-digit numbers. Till 99 there are 99 and already 25 was done, right? So how many 2-digit numbers will be typed by our Bhavana? sorry, how many 2-digit numbers will be typed by Bhavana in this case? 74. 74. She will type 74 2-digit numbers. Am I correct or not? Why? Because overall 2-digit numbers, the highest 2-digit number is 99. Anyway, she typed up to 25. So more, how many we will have? 74 2-digit numbers. So 74 2-digit numbers means 74 into 2. So 148 digits will be used till 99. By who? By Bhavana. Bhavana will use 148 digits till 99. But actually she used how many digits here? She used a total of 208 digits. That means 208 minus 148. What you will get here? 60. That means these 60 digits will be used by Bhavana for what? To write 3-digit numbers. Am I correct or not? To write all the 2-digit numbers, she will use 148 digits. She will use more 148 digits. But she used a total of 208 digits, means that remaining 60 digits were used to write what? Were used to write 3-digit numbers. So 60 by 3. That means she have written 23-digit numbers. Okay, 23-digit numbers. Now tell me, what is the 20th 3-digit number? 20th 3-digit number is 119. Why? Because the first 3-digit number is 100 and the 20th one will become 119. That means last number typed by Bhavana is here 119. 119. Students, please be don't confuse. Few students will write it as 120. Not 120. Why? Because 120 will become 21st 3-digit number. Okay. Here she have written only 23-digit numbers. So the 20th 3-digit number will become what for us in this case? 119. 119. So our answer here is 119. Okay. Next one. X is a prime number greater than 3. Okay, good. When x is divided by 6, the remainder obtained is r. See students, while discussing our number system concept, how all the prime numbers can be written as, all the prime numbers can be expressed as 6k plus or minus 1. We discussed at that time. Or we can also write them as 6k plus 5. We can also write them as 6k plus 5. So that means when you divide any prime number with 6, any prime number with 6, what are the reminders which we will get? What are the reminders? Either we may get plus 1, plus 1. We also know that negative reminders are also possible, minus 1. See, when you get plus 1, it is 1. When you get minus 1, will you write your answer as minus 1? Will you write your answer as minus 1? No, you will not write. So what you will do? 6 minus 1, you will write it as 5. So all the prime numbers greater than 3. When you divide it with 6, what are the possible reminders for us? We will get either 1 or you will get either 5. So the remainder obtained is r. Then which of the following is true? R can only be 1 or 5. Yes, R can only be 1 or 5. R can be 1, 3 or 5 but not 2. This is wrong. R cannot be 3. R cannot be 1. This is wrong. Why? Because R can be 1. R can be 1, 2 or 5 but not 3. R cannot be 3. Sorry, R cannot be 2. So R can be what? R can be either 1 or 0. Why? Because all the prime numbers we can write it as 6k plus or minus 1. That means you can write it as either 6k plus 1 or 6k minus 1. Please observe here students. What is the remainder when you divide it with 6? 6k, for this the remainder will become 0. For this the remainder will become 1. So 0 plus 1, what will be our answer? 1. Now 6k by 6, the remainder is 0. 1 by 6, the remainder is 1. So 0 minus 1, here you will get minus 1. But we will not write our answer as minus 1. So what we will do? 6 minus 1 is equal to 5. So the only chances for us are 1 and 5. Because of that reason only I have written 1 and 5 here. Understood? All the prime numbers can be written as 6k plus or minus 1. Or else 6k plus 5 also. 6k plus 5 also. If you take 6k plus 5 also, see here, this is 0 remainder and this is 5 remainder. 6k minus 1 is nothing but 6k plus 5 only. That is the reason I didn't return this one. Okay. So the next one. Consider the following statement in respect of the sum s is equal to x plus y plus z, where x, y and z are distinct prime numbers, each less than 10. So first of all, tell me what are the prime numbers less than 10 which we have? 2, 3, 5, 7. 2, 3, 5 and 7. What they are telling us is x, y, z are distinct prime numbers. That means we should take definitely different prime numbers for x, y and z. So s is the sum of x plus y plus z. That means sum of any three among these four. Okay. Now the unit digit of s can be 0. See here, can be, right? I will check for a possibility. 2 plus 3 plus 5. What it is? 10. Can be 0? Yes, there is a possibility. The digit of s can be 9. The unit digit of s can be 9. Is it possible to have 9 in units place? We will see it. Add any 2, any 3. If I add this 15, we will get. If I add this 0, already we have seen. If I take 7, 5 and 2, 14 it will become, no chance. If I take 7, 3 and 2, no chance. So we will never get the unit digit as 9. There is no chance to get the unit digit as 9. Next, the unit digit of s can be 5. Yes, just now we have seen. If I take 3, 5 and 7, the sum will become 15 and unit digit can be 5. So there is chance for this. So which of the above statements are correct means 1 and 3 are correct, second one is wrong. We will never get the sum as 9. Next one. 222 power 333 plus 333 power 322 is divisible by which of the following numbers? Okay. 322 power 333 plus 333 power 322 is divisible by which of the following numbers? See here, students. In the options, what are the options do we have? We have 2, 3 and 37. 2, 3 and 37, 2, 3 and 37. So we will check for 2, 3 and 37. That is enough. And we will observe. Please see here, students. One thing is very clear. This number, which number will be divisible by 2? In general, which number will be divisible by 2? If it is an even number, then it is divisible by 2. If it is an even number, then it is divisible by 2. Else it is not divisible by 2. This value anyway we will get an even number, but 3 power, will anywhere we will get 3 power an even number? No, we will not get an even number. Because of that reason, this number will not be divisible by 2 at all. Will not be divisible by 2 at all. Why? Because this is an even number, this is an odd number. If you calculate this, you will get an odd number. Even number plus odd number, what it becomes? Odd number. Is odd number divisible by 2? No. That means this number is not at all divisible by 2. So with that, which options we can eliminate? Please see here. We can eliminate option D. We can eliminate option C. We can eliminate option A. So the only option left for is what? B. So B is the correct answer. With this simple concept, we can tell our answer. But if you don't identify that also, it doesn't matter. Simply check, yes, is it divisible by 2? No, it is not at all divisible by 2. Just now I told you what is the reason. Or else if you have any doubt, 322 by 2, what is the remainder? 0. So 0 power anything, it will become 0. 333 by 2, what is the remainder I will get here? 1. What is the remainder I will get here? 1. So 0 plus 1 to the power of 322, so remainder I will get 1. So that means this number is not divisible by 2. Not divisible by 2. And similarly, 322 power 333 plus 333 power 322 by 3. I will check whether it is divisible by 3 or not. What is the divisibility rule of 3? Sum of the digits should be divisible by 3. 2 plus 2 plus 2, what it becomes? 6. That means 322 is divisible by 3. So what is the remainder you will get here? 0 power 333. And 333 by 3, what is the remainder we will get? 0 once again. 0 power 333. So what is the remainder? 0. That means this number is divisible by 3. This number is divisible by 3. Next, 37. 37 is a prime number, right, students? 37 is a prime number. So please see here. 322 power 333 plus 333 power 322 by 37. I need to check whether it is divisible by 37 or not. If you are smart, by solving with 2 only, you can decide the answer. But for your knowledge sake, I am telling this one. See, we will take the help of Euler remainder here. Why? Because 322 by 37 is what? Co-primes. Sorry, 322 and 37 are what? Co-primes. So what does our Euler theorem tells us that a to the power of p by b is 1. The remainder for this one is 1. If a and b are co-primes and p is a multiple of Euler number of b. And what is the Euler number of any prime number? 1 less than that one. That is 37 minus 1. What it becomes? 36 here. So Euler number is 36. And power should be what now? Tell me according to that. Power should be a multiple. Power should be a multiple of 36. So 36 what I can tell? 324, right? If I am not wrong. Or else if you simply see 322 by 37. Is there any other chance for us here? 322 by 37. 37 6 are. What you will get? 37 6 are 322 only. 37 6 are 322. Without Euler's theorem help also we can say. 37 6 are 180. 180 plus 42. Yes. This remainder is 0. And next 333 by 37. We will see 37 9s are. Yes. 37 9s are 333. 37 9s are 333. Here also 0. So 0 power 333 plus without help of Euler's theorem also you will get 0 power 322. What is the remainder? We will get 0. So that means this is divisible by 3 and 37 but not divisible by 2. Not divisible by 2. Like that also you can solve it. Next one. Let p and b be positive integers satisfying p is less than q and p plus q is k. What is the smallest value of k that does not determine p and q uniquely? Unique means we should tell only one value for p and q. And they are telling that p and q should not be unique. For that, what is the value of k I need to take? For example, if I take p and k value as 1. If I take k value as 1, what is the positive integers? P and q be positive integers, right? Positive integers means what? From 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to take these values. I cannot take 0 also, students. Okay, 0 is neither positive nor negative. Okay, positive integers means definitely I need to take from 1, 2, 3 and so on. Now p plus q value as 1, it is not at all possible. What is the reason? P value should be less than q. Can I take here k value as 1? Not at all possible. Why? Because in worst case also I can take p and q values as 1 and 2. So that is not possible. Next, p and q, can I take 2? Not possible. Just now I told you I cannot take equal as 1 and 1. So p and q I will take it as 3. Yes, there is possibilities. So what are the values of p and q I can take? 1 and 2. 1 and 2. There is possibility and there is only one value. This unique solution is possible. That means p value is 1, q value is 2. But we don't require unique solution here. Okay, so this is not our answer. Possibility is there, but this is not our answer. Next, p plus q, if I take it as 4, what are the possibilities? I can take p value as 1 and q value as 3. One possibility. Can I take 2 and 2? No. Why? Because p value should be less than q. Actually, p plus q as 4 is possible, but we are getting a unique solution. That means only one solution, p value as 1 and q value as 3. There is no chance for this. Next, p plus q, if I take 5, what are the possibilities of p and q I can take? I can take 1, 4, I can take 2, 3. So, can I take a unique value here? No, I cannot take a unique value here. So, here the question is, it does not determine p and q uniquely. Uniquely means there are multiple chances for p and q. So, what is the value of k? Minimum value of k is 5 for us here. They are asking us minimum value. So, I will take directly 5. Or else if you have any doubt, do the option verification. P plus q, take it as 3. What are the chances? I can take 1 and 2. Apart from that, I cannot take any other value. So that is not my answer. See students, once again I am repeating, 0 is neither positive nor negative. You cannot take that as positive integer. Don't say that, sir, I will take 0 and 3. You cannot take that one. You cannot take that one. Okay, next. P plus q, if I take 4, what are the only chance I can take? Only 1 and 3. I cannot take even 2 and 2. The reason is p value should be less than q. Okay. Only one chance. Next, p plus q as 5. Yes. What I can take? 1 and 4, 2 and 3. So I have multiple answers for P and Q, right? So it is not determining P and Q uniquely. So my answer is 5. So my answer here is 5. In this manner, you are going to solve the questions. Okay, next one. Let A, B and C represent distinct non-zero digits. Suppose X is the sum of all possible numbers formed by A, B and C without repetition. Okay. A, B and C are distinct non-zero digits. Suppose X is sum of all possible 3 digits. X is the sum of all possible 3-digit numbers formed by A, B, C without repetition. Okay. See here students, what are the possible values of A, B, C I can take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay, now the 4-digit least value of X is 1332. The 3-digit greatest value of X is 888. Which of the following statements is correct? What they are telling us, X is sum of all possible values of 3 digits. X is sum of all the possible values of 3-digit numbers formed by A, B, C. Now tell me, what is the least value and what is the highest value which we can take in generally? The 4-digit least value of X is 1332. Digits what we can take. Now please observe here students. Least value using ABC. What are the values I can take here? The 3-digit greatest value of X is 888 they are telling. So A, B, C without repetition. So X, what I can take? What are the values of X I can take here? Tell me. In the position of A, B, C. For example, if I take for A, if how many chances? I will have all the 9 chances. When it comes to B, I will have how many chances? 8 chances. Okay, when it comes to C, how many chances I will have here? 7 chances. Am I correct or not? Why? Because A, B, C are distinct numbers. A, B, C are distinct numbers. So how many chances I will have here? 9, 8 and 7 chances for us. 9, 8 and 7 chances for us. We will solve this question more clearly after finishing our permutation combination students. Don't worry, immediately after this number systems, we will start permutation combinations and probability. Okay, so we will see this question after learning that. So that then you will easily understand why we are writing this as 987 and all those things. Why? Because this is one of the previous year's UPSC questions students. Okay, now we slowly came to the previous year's questions also. We will solve them and we will try to get the answers. So don't worry, I will tell you this question after finishing that permutation combinations and probability. Okay, meanwhile if you try to get the answer, if you get the answer it is good, if not also fine, we will discuss at that time. Okay, understood? Right. So with this we are finishing this session students. In our next session also we will discuss the same set of questions. I mean the same permutation, same previous year's questions from this concept called number systems, and we will solve the remaining concepts. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.